What happens when America's sweetheart meets her match in an interview that goes completely off the rails? Today, we're diving into the shocking moment that left everyone stunned when Kelly Clarkson walked off the Today with Jenna and Friends set after a confrontation no one expected. If you enjoy behind-the-scenes celebrity drama like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and tell me in the comments what you think really caused Kelly's reaction. The morning began like any other stop on her promotional tour. Kelly Clarkson arrived at the NBC studios glowing with her usual warmth, the same charm that made her America's first idol. She was there to promote her new album and talk about her upcoming tour. It was supposed to be a simple 15-minute interview, scheduled weeks earlier by her team. Jenna Bush Hager greeted Kelly with a smile, complimented her outfit, and asked about her kids. Everything seemed perfectly normal. Kelly laughed, joked, and even shared a story about her daughter's love for makeup before teasing a few hints about her new songs. "So, Kelly, your fans are loving your new single," Jenna began cheerfully. "But I have to ask. There have been some rumors online about tension behind the scenes of your talk show. Would you like to comment on that?" Kelly's bright smile dimmed for just a moment before she answered smoothly, "Every workplace has its ups and downs, but I'm proud of my team and the show we've built." Jenna nodded, but continued. "Right, but some reports describe your management style as demanding. A few former employees even used the word toxic." The mood shifted. Kelly kept her polite expression, but her eyes hardened. "That's a harsh word," she said. "I care about quality and expect professionalism." "That's not toxicity, it's passion," Jenna pressed on, sensing the tension. "But when several people say the same thing, doesn't that make you think? There are stories about staff being fired for small mistakes, crying in bathrooms." Kelly shifted uncomfortably. "I think we should probably talk about the music," she said, her smile tight. Jenna leaned in. "But your openness is what people admire. So when these claims come up, your fans want your side." Kelly's tone sharpened. "My side? I've been nothing but professional." "I don't know where these stories come from, but they're not true." Jenna checked her notes. "There was one report saying you yelled at a staffer over coffee and made them redo your dressing room." Kelly's voice rose slightly. "That's false. I've never yelled at anyone over coffee or anything else. It's completely made up." "So you're saying all those people are lying?" Jenna asked. Kelly took a slow breath. "I'm saying people see things differently after they leave a job. But I know my truth." The room was silent. Even the crew looked uneasy. Jenna's tone grew firmer. "But when multiple sources say the same thing, don't you think there might be a pattern?" Kelly's warmth vanished. "A pattern of caring about my show? Of expecting excellence? That's not abuse, Jenna." Jenna frowned. "No, a pattern of fear, people afraid to speak up." Kelly leaned forward. "You're repeating gossip, not facts. You're accusing me of things that didn't happen." The tension was unbearable. Kelly glared at Jenna while the hosts beside her froze. "I came here to talk about my music," Kelly said, laughing bitterly. "Instead, I'm being ambushed." Jenna shook her head. "This isn't an ambush, Kelly, it's journalism. We're just asking questions." "Journalism?" Kelly snapped. "This feels more like a setup. Did someone feed you this? My former management, maybe?" Jenna looked startled. "No one reached out to us. We're just covering what's public." "Public? You mean gossip?" Kelly shot back. "You told my team this was about my album, and now you're blindsiding me." One of the co-hosts quickly tried to calm things. "Maybe we can focus on the new songs." But Kelly wasn't done. "No, let's keep going since Jenna wants to talk about journalism. Did you reach out to me or my team before airing this?" Jenna hesitated. "We're giving you a chance to respond now." "That's not how real journalists work," Kelly said sharply. "They don't ambush guests with rumors on live TV." Her voice grew stronger with every word. "How many sources did you actually verify? How many went on record? Did you confirm their stories or just read them online?" Jenna looked toward her producers nervously. "We followed proper procedures." Kelly raised an eyebrow. "What procedures? Smear first, verify later?" The co-host tried again to redirect, but Kelly was on fire. "I've worked for 2 decades in this business," she said, her voice trembling slightly. "I know the difference between real questions and hit jobs," Jenna protested weakly. "It's not a hit job." "Then what is it?" Kelly demanded. "You're painting me as a villain based on rumors. Do you realize what that does to someone's reputation? To their family? Her voice cracked, showing a flash of hurt before she steadied herself again. My kids will see this. My team will see this. You're damaging my name on national TV. Kelly, we're not trying to hurt you, Jenna's co-host said quietly. But you are, Kelly shot back. Because drama gets ratings, right? Controversy sells. Jenna found her voice again. We're asking fair questions. Fair? Kelly stood abruptly, stunning everyone. Let me ask you something. Have you ever managed a creative team? Been responsible for hundreds of people's jobs? Jenna shook her head. That's not the point. It is the point, Kelly snapped. You have no idea what that pressure feels like. You expect me to be perfect, cheerful, and flawless all the time? Kelly started pacing, her anger visible. The cameras hesitated to follow her as Jenna sat frozen. Do you know what it's like to have every word twisted, every expression analyzed? Because that's what you're doing right now. Jenna tried again. Please, sit down so we can continue. Kelly laughed bitterly. Continue? You just attacked my character. That's not a discussion, it's humiliation. The silence was thick enough to cut. Kelly stopped pacing and stared down Jenna. You know what hurts most? She said softly. I actually respected you. I thought you were different. Jenna met her eyes. I am. That's why I had to ask. No, Kelly said coldly. Integrity would have meant giving me a heads up. Letting me prepare. What you did is cowardice wrapped in professionalism. The co-host tried again to diffuse. Maybe we can take a short break. Kelly scoffed. A break? You think I'll sit back down and pretend this didn't happen? Jenna's voice softened. You could still set the record straight. I've been trying to, Kelly said, her voice rising again. You're not listening. You've already decided who I am. Kelly shook her head slowly, disbelief written all over her face. This is what's wrong with media today. You forget that real people are behind these stories. People with families, emotions, and lives. Jenna murmured. We never meant harm. But you did, Kelly said firmly. You chose clicks over kindness. She grabbed her purse and turned to the cameras. To my team and fans, I want you to know I would never mistreat anyone. Yes, I expect professionalism, but I've always treated people with respect. Her voice steadied. And to everyone watching, this angry person you see right now, that's not me. This is what happens when someone tries to destroy your reputation live on air. Jenna tried one last time. Kelly, you can still share your side. Kelly gave her a look of weary pity. You're not giving me a side. You're giving me a stage to beg. And I won't. She adjusted her purse and stood tall. I've spent years using my platform to spread positivity and hope. I've shared my pain so others wouldn't feel alone. And this is how I'm repaid, with gossip disguised as journalism. Please don't leave like this, the co-host pleaded. Kelly hesitated, then shook her head. You want something positive? Start by remembering that journalists have responsibilities. Hosts should treat guests with decency. She began walking toward the exit, her heels echoing on the floor. Before leaving, she turned back one last time. And Jenna, next time you plan an ambush, get your facts straight. This isn't journalism, it's cruelty with better lighting. With that, Kelly Clarkson walked off the set, leaving behind a stunned studio, a silent host, and a moment that would be replayed for days. The 15-minute interview meant to promote her new album had turned into a lesson in how fast things can collapse when journalism crosses into spectacle and when America's sweetheart finally hits her breaking point. What do you think pushed Kelly over the edge? Jenna's approach, the surprise questions, or something deeper about how media treats women in power? Tell me in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more celebrity moments you won't see anywhere else.